If you guys want coins for FC24, make sure you check out MMOEXP.com. Their link is down in the description. They're very fast, they're very cheap, they're very reliable, and if you use my code Rema, you can get yourself a lovely 5% discount. So, what's up guys, it's Ash here, welcome back to a brand new video. We just got a quick update for our 4-2-2, which I've been using with this Rodrigo card, because we're trying to Evo him as well. And yeah, just before we get started, I have to say something about this Shuameni. I don't know if he's got any time left on his SBC, but I completed him the other day, and he is by far the most insane automatic CDM I've used in this game. Probably in any FIFA, actually. He just does things for you. It's ridiculous. Like, even manually, when defenders feel horrible in this game, he feels so good. Like, it's ridiculous, man. This guy is crazy. And yeah, it just makes me enjoy the game a lot more. Now, yeah, I just had to say that. With all that aside, guys, let's get right into the video. I don't know what I was waffling about. And yeah, let's get started. Alright then guys, so let's talk about the tactics for the 4-2-2. Very similar formation to the 4-2-3-1, except you do trade off that extra cam for another striker. So it is a bit more direct, and some people like that. I do like this formation when I'm trying to rush through games a bit and just, you know, be as effective as possible. 4-2-3-1's a bit more creative and maybe not as effective like that. But yeah, starting off with the defensive style for the tactics, we have it on balance. Does give you the best control when you are defending. If you want to press, you can. If you want to drop off, you can. So that is why I like balanced. For the defensive width, guys, I have it on 42. Not a specific number you need to use. I would suggest anywhere between 40 and 45. This is just what I've been using at the moment, and it's yeah, it's been pretty good for me, man. You just don't want your defense to be too wide, and you also don't want it to be too narrow. You want to strike that balance. For the depth, guys, you can pretty much use whatever you want. I'm using 55 at the moment. If you want to use that automatic 71 depth, go right ahead, but I would, you know, highly recommend like Team of the Year Van Dijk and that for that kind of thing. I'm using 55 because it's just a bit higher than default, and I still have a bit more control over my defenders, so it's been working fine for me. For the build-up play, balanced as always, guys. Gives you most control when you are building up the play. When you want to play slow, you can. If you want to play a bit faster afterwards, you can also do that. For the chance creation, guys, direct passing, as it does, you know, for the most part, it's the only way to actually score in this game. Direct passing means your attackers will commit these runs. Defenders will follow your attackers making the run. And then once that defender has overcommitted, your attacker will track back so that you can cut back to them. So very important tactic. The only one that will actually allow you to score a lot of the time. For the attacking width, guys, pretty much use whatever you want. If you want to go like crazy wide, then go ahead. I like something like 53. Again, not really a specific number you need to use, because I like having that balance between wide and narrow. So I like to have a bit of space between my players, but I also don't want them like, you know, miles apart from each other. So this works out quite nicely for me, but you guys might want to change that, and that is fine. For the players in the box, we pop this on 6, really nice and balanced. Get a few players into the box. I did have it on 5, but you know, 6 to get that hullet in the box as well. And yeah, it's been nice and balanced. You don't want to overcommit everybody, so I've been using that. For the corners and the free kicks, guys, both on 2. Again, you can do whatever you want with that. For the player instructions, guys, pretty basic, to be honest with you. For the 2 strikers, stay central and get in behind. These are the most effective instructions you can have on strikers in this game, even if they are the most boring. So they'll always be in the middle, and they'll always be making those darting runs to get you as many chances as possible. Very, very effective tactic, instruction, sorry, especially with the direct passing tactic. For the wide cams, guys, with who I'm using at the moment, especially like Rolfo, I've kind of just left them alone. The reason I did this is Rolfo's like a high. She's got really good stats everywhere, so sometimes you want it to attack, other times you want it to come back on defense. You kind of just want to let that card cook, you know, you want to let it do whatever you want it to do, and then you know, you don't even need to like specify getting to the box or cross if you don't want to. I've noticed, you know, sometimes I actually prefer them being outside the box, so I've kind of just left them alone, but you can like put them on come back on defense or do whatever you want. It's completely up to you. Now for this CDM partnership, crazy by the way, probably like the best part of the team. On the more defensive one, definitely Shuameni, the medium high guy, the absolute monster. Stay back while attacking, cover center. Stay back while attacking. Obviously, we don't want him flying forward if he's the more defensive-minded player. This guy is an absolute rock. I don't want him going forward. And then cover center, so we'll primarily cover those central areas because, like I said, Rolfo will probably come back to defend a lot. I don't even need to specify cut passing lanes because he's that good at everything. We kind of just let him do whatever he wants. For the right CDM guys in Hullet, the bit more attacking-minded one, a lot more attacking-minded one actually, we just let him do whatever, you know. He's very well-rounded, so we kind of just let him do everything. If he wants to attack, he will. If he wants to defend, he will. So we just leave him alone and then pop him on the cover center instruction as well. Now for the fullbacks, guys, on the more defensive one, Udogi in my case, stay back while attacking and overlap, so we always have at least like 3 defenders back at a time, but when we send him on a run forward, he'll overlap to add that width. And then for the more attacking fullback in Cafu, we have him on balanced overlap to give us that extra width and give us that extra body going forward consistently. Really nice, especially with that width pass plus. For the 2 centre-backs, I leave them alone, of course, and then the keeper, I also leave them alone. But yeah, guys, they're my tactics and the instructions for the 4-2-2. If you guys have enjoyed or found it useful, please be sure to drop this like. It does help me out massively. Sub to the channel if you are new, and don't forget to turn on notifications. And with all that aside, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out, guys. Take care.